Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to OnlyLeedsBros and happy Friday. So yeah, the weekend is here, but Leeds United aren't playing, so it's going to be a boring one. But I suppose, look, Ireland are playing England tomorrow, and both sides do have a new manager. Lee Carsley being an ex-Irish international, and Hal Grimson, the new Ireland manager. So we'll tune into that one and see what it's all about. It should be a good game, hopefully, if Ireland could show up and do something. So yeah, not a big fan of international football. Used to go into the Ireland games when I was younger, and quickly kind of fell out of love with it. Found them very boring, and the football was shite. So yeah, stopped going in. So the sooner Leeds United is back, the better for me, because I just think it's absolutely boring without them, and especially because it feels like the season's only back. The transfer window's closed, and now we're on an international break. So yeah, just not for me. So yeah, guys, you can imagine there's not much floating around by way of news at the moment. It's all kind of quiet, but there's a few bits kind of out there that we'll kind of go through and we'll have an old chat about. So the first one I think that we have to get into is the cracker that came out from Adam Pope from the BBC, from the Don't Go to Bed Yet podcast. And he said that we obviously know the news that came out that Sheffield United came out and said that Leeds had offered 10 million plus Joel Pirro as a part of an exchange deal for Gus Hamer. And I do think at the time, I remember hearing at the time, and obviously reading on social media, scratching my head thinking, did we actually do this? And obviously came out, Leeds rubbished the claims, and it was kind of a little bit like, well, like, who's lying here? But Adam Pope did turn around and say that a member of the board called Joel Pirro in to basically sit him down and tell him to rubbish the claim, say, look, there's no truth in it whatsoever. And Joel Pirro was meant to have said that he has had worse things said about him at Swansea, and that he was Chris Wilder, which I think was absolutely class. And this whole thing that's happening with Leeds and Sheffield United at the minute, and this kind of whole adding fuel to the fire, I think is absolutely class. And it's just adding to it. It's this is what you want in football. Do you know what I mean? The rivalry and the bit of kind of needle between two sides, I think, is class. And that game on the 18th of October, the Friday night, under the lights at Ellen Road, 8 o'clock kickoff, is going to be an absolute cracker. I have me flights booked to go to that game. I just, please God, hopefully you get tickets. And us Leeds fans know what it's like on that Leeds website trying to get tickets when you're a member, and that it's an absolute nightmare. But the plan is, all going well, hopefully me and Dylan can get tickets to the match, and we'll do like a little match day vlog to kind of show you what it's like when you're up early morning, travelling over from Dublin to a Leeds game and back home again. So that should be a cracker. So if we are around Ellen Road at that time and you see us with these in our hands, pop over, say hello, and we'll get you involved in the channel. Be a good bit of crack. So hopefully, get tickets for that, please God. So yeah, guys, getting into moving on to the next one is a German news outlet has said that Daniel Farke isn't happy with the signing of El Tanaka, and is not happy with the squad in general. And as soon as I hear these claims, guys, I just rubbish them straight away in my head, because this is a prime example of don't believe everything that you read and don't believe everything that you see. And the reason why I think this German news outlet came out with this is that they've probably seen Daniel Farke's post-match press conference after Hull, and when he turned down, he was obviously very vocal about not getting a number 10, about not being an accountant. And this was kind of the first time we've seen Daniel Farke being like this. He's always been kind of very reserved about the 49ers, very supportive of them, and kind of doesn't give much away, and is always kind of speaks highly of them. And this is kind of the first time we've kind of seen him give him like a little bit back. Now look at whether it's an excuse to cover it down the line if we are missing a number 10, that he could say, oh yeah, look at what I already said, we're missing a number 10. Or whether he's putting the pressure on the 49ers that when the January transfer window opens up, that needs to be the first one in the door. And it kind of is, guys, when you look around the squad, after the transfer window closed, I was going to have a look at our squad as a whole. And it kind of seems to be the only place that we don't really have cover is that number 10 position, and we don't have an out-and-out number 10 and a striker as well for Mateo Joseph. I seen a picture of Mateo Joseph there on Twitter playing for the Spanish under-21 side. And the first thing I thought, my anxiety levels just went through the roof, and my brain was gone. I was just like, oh my God, if he gets injured. And as it goes, we don't really have anything there to cover Mateo Joseph, and no one that can kind of really do the job the way that he does it. We obviously have Joel Pirro there, but we know that Daniel Farke has already turned around and said last year when Jorginho Rutter was there, is that Pirro can't do that pressing. So let's just hope that he doesn't get injured. And I do think that's where Leeds kind of missed the trick, was getting another striker in just to cover that, and also number 10. So in the January transfer window, we can't sleep. We can't make the mistakes what we did last January. If you look at what Ipswich done and what Southampton done, Ipswich bringing in Kiefer Moore, Southampton bringing in David Brooks, and now we brought in Connor Roberts, but obviously he had his injury, and I just think that's probably where we fell a little bit short and didn't kind of see us up, as that we didn't strengthen in January. And I think the club kind of thought, look, we have enough here to get up, and we just can't make them mistakes again. I do think if we're even romping this league, we need to go out and get another 10 and another striker in January just to reinforce us, because you never know when an injury can come along. Players can get suspended or whatever may happen, or you could even see a couple go in January. You never know in football. So we do need to be out of January. None of this last 2 weeks of the window's business and us all getting frustrated again. So I do think we need to be out of straight away. Yeah, guys, so moving on to the next one is a bit of an injury concern from Willie Gnonto. So if any of you didn't see the tackle, it was a fairly bad tackle. It is floating around social media, X or Twitter or whatever it's called now. The ball kind of came to Gnonto. The left back came out to press him and ran his studs down the back of Gnonto's leg, Achilles ankle. And it looked like a sore one. Gnonto was heard going down screaming, and then not long after that he was taken off. So whether it's just a precaution or it's a little bit more sinister is yet to be seen. So hopefully Willie Gnonto is okay, because obviously he started the season so well for us. He signed his new contract. He's very much kind of seen as the main man now. So let's hope that that one isn't too serious. And yeah, guys, I think that's basically it for me today. As I said, there's not much going on at the minute. If that does come up, we'll jump on and do a video. Dylan will be back hopefully on Monday. He's not well at the minute. He has a throat infection and he's on antibiotics. So hopefully we can get him back for Monday if he's feeling a little bit better. And hopefully we'll maybe even jump on and do a live, do something a bit different, and get you guys involved. Yeah, guys, so again, thanks for all the support. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps us out, guys. And yes, we'll catch you again on the flip. Thanks a minute.